I'm over my due date now, y'all. This is ridiculous. He really is not trying to come out, like, at all. He is like, he's straight rude because I'm tired, buddy. I'm tired. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my 40-week pregnancy update. I'm actually past due. I passed my due date. My due date was back on Friday the 26th. Today is the today's the 30th. So I am 4 days past due. And I hopefully will be getting to meet this little boy very, very soon. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this 40+ week pregnancy update. Okay, so I got home around the 26th of May, actually. I don't know if that's straight to the day, but it was around a month that I have been home, spending the last parts of my pregnancy here. So about my second to third checkup, I have to check my calendar. So it was my second checkup here. I weighed 161 pounds. That was back on June 4th. This last part of my pregnancy, I want to say I feel like I've gained the most weight, and it all has to be water weight because I'm very swollen, what feels like all the time now. So I'm guessing most of this weight is water weight and how fast that I'm putting it on, because I just went to the doctor Thursday the 25th before my the day before my due date, and I weighed 171 pounds. So I gained 10 pounds, y'all. 10 pounds. And that's not even the kicker, because I had to go in yesterday for a stress test for my baby, an NST and an AFI. So they're just measuring his like heart rate, what it was doing for a few minutes. They just left it sitting on me and monitored like how he was doing, I guess. And he passed both of them with flying colors. I don't know which test is which. I just know one's an NST and one's called AFI. But one of them was measuring how much fluid he has in there, and then the other one was monitoring like his heart rate over a little period of time. And he passed with flying colors. So I had to go in yesterday to get those tests done. And when I went in yesterday, my weight was 173 pounds. There's no way. My weight fluctuates before I got pregnant, but not in a matter of days. So I know for a fact that just all has to be water weight. And I can tell I'm swelling my hands, my feet, my ankles, my shins sometimes ache because of the swelling. But that comes along with the territory of being pregnant, and here in California where I am especially, it gets up to 100 degrees, and it has been for I feel like the majority of days that I've been here. So the combination of the heat and the fact that I'm just so late in pregnancy, I have been putting on a ton of water weight. And then another thing, so I think that because I have been so swollen and putting on this water weight so very rapidly, I finally developed some stretch marks. And it really sucks, not the stretch marks, but it sucks because literally on his due date, I had gotten out of the shower and I was looking at my belly, and it was like really shiny, and I had to go show my mom. I think she took a picture of it. I should have her send it to me so I can insert it in this video. But it's before I put lotion on or anything. Like my belly just looked really shiny, like the skin was just stretched tight. And literally the next morning I woke up and you could tell that I had stretch marks. Now they don't look bad or anything, they're really light, and like I'm pretty light in general, like my skin tone is light, so it's not like they're like super distracting stretch marks or anything. They're just, I know I can see them, I know that they're there. And it's like, literally, if this boy would have come on time, I probably wouldn't have any. But the fact that he wants to sit in there longer and I'm gaining weight, more water weight still, it's just adding. I have officially gotten stretch marks. I've earned my mama tiger stripes. So when I went in on the 25th for my, what was supposed to be my last prenatal checkup, they checked to see if I was dilated, how the effacement was going, or if you don't know, the effacement is the thinning of the cervix. Sorry, I need to look at my phone. My effacement looks good, cervix was still closed, and if I was still pregnant by Monday, which was yesterday, they're gonna do the test, which they did, and then the plan was to induce me by Sunday the 5th of July if baby boy still hadn't arrived on his own by then. So I don't know what happened. I'm guessing the hospital didn't have time on the 5th, or like they didn't have availability, whatever. But the original plan was for me to see them Monday that week for the NST AFI, and then see them again Thursday if I still hadn't gotten, if he still hadn't come out yet. Oh, sorry, get another NST on Thursday, and then if he still wasn't here, I was to be induced on Sunday the 5th. So because I'm guessing the hospital didn't have room, they moved my inducement date up. So I'm actually going to be getting induced the 1st of July, so tomorrow. My appointment is at 9 o'clock at night, so I have to go into the hospital 9 p.m. so that they can start trying to get this little baby boy to move on down the birth canal and get out. I'm like excited, but also like I've been looking into what induction entails, and I don't know, since all his tests came back good, I'm like, well, he can just chill a little longer. Like, I am over being pregnant, but at the same time, I'm like, if I can do this naturally and my body will just kickstart labor by itself, I feel like that would be the best thing. But also, I don't know, I think I'm just scared, honestly. And I feel like it'd just be a lot better if my body did its own thing, but whatever. Also, because I went over my due date, I ran out of my prenatal vitamins. So I just went to the store and picked up some more. I did a little bit of research on like all the over-the-counter prenatals. And the one that I landed on was the 1-a-day prenatal 1 soft gels with folic acid, iron, and DHA. I think it's DHA. I don't know. But these ones are for pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, and post-pregnancy. So I'll continue to take them even after baby boy gets here. They look like this. And I liked these two because the prenatal vitamins that I was actually being prescribed were like prenatal plus iron. So I just wanted to continue with the iron. I'm not sure how important folic acid is anymore now that I'm so late in pregnancy anyway, and it'll be mostly using these afterwards, but I'm still wanting to get that stuff in my system. I'm sure it's good for me anyways, so hopefully I can come back to you guys afterwards and let you know how these pills have been treating me. But so far so good. I've only been using them for a couple of days. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else that's really pressing or crazy that has been going on this last month really of pregnancy. Oh, I will say my sleeping for some reason this last week has just been off. I usually get up early in the morning, like 2 something in the morning, to go to the bathroom, but now I have not been able to go right back to sleep afterwards, and usually I have been, but this last week has been killing me because I just can't go back afterwards. I'm just not comfortable enough. So I haven't been sleeping that well. I keep yawning. I leave it in, you'll see. If I don't, you'll see. But yeah. Also, I got my mother to take some DIY maternity pictures out in our front yard, which came out good. And it turns out that I'm probably going to have to do DIY hospital baby pictures because of what's going on right now in the world, the pandemic and stuff. They aren't doing that. So I have been getting Pinterest ideas going so that when he comes out, I can go ahead and do my DIY photo shoot for him at the hospital. I will say the DIY maternity shoot turned out so good. Thanks, Mom. Like, so we have a saying in, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. I'm in the military. That is just a seagoing service, so we have to know how to tie knots to more boats and crap like that, whatever. And if you don't know how to tie a knot, or you forget how to tie a knot, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. So my idea for this was, we're gonna use 3 different cameras and you're gonna take a bunch of different pictures with the 3 different cameras, and it worked out. I had my camera that I'm actually recording on, my Canon G7X, and my Panasonic Lumix DSLR camera, as well as my iPhone XS Max. So we ended up taking a crap ton and we got some good ones in there. So I'm actually super excited about that. But anyway, hopefully the next update will be my postpartum, my first postpartum update. He should be in this world hopefully by the 2nd. I did see that it could take a day or 2 to actually get him here into the world, but we shall see. If you guys liked this video, please go ahead and give it a big fat thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. It'll help me and baby boy out so much. I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Bye.